Hello, I'm Envy and welcome to Envyco Gaming. Now we're just over a week into release 17 and I've come across a new quest where you collect books, and at the end of the quest you can get these two lovely items, the Statue of Virtue and the Statue of Chaos, and these are actually attached to your account, so it's worth doing. I don't know how long the quest is going to go on for, it might continue into the next release, it's an unknown. So to do this quest, as I say, we've got to collect 12 books and we need to visit the following areas: Kingsport, Braemar, Owl's Head, Owl's Nest, Odorus, East Perennial Trail, the Tower of the Shuttered Eye, Soul Town, Solania, Solus Bridge and the Spectral Mines. So there's quite a lot to do. After we've done all that, we'll be just handing the quest back in and collecting the items. So I hope to see you in the game very shortly and we'll see how far we can get through this. So I've just loaded into Shroud of the Avatar and I'm in Kingsport. I've opened up a backpack where we're going to be collecting the books, and we're going to head off and collect the first one, which is just down the road from here. And it is called The Monkey and the Dolphin. So we're just going to head down. It's across by the docks, you can see it just in the distance. I'm suffering from a little bit of lag today, I think, but hopefully it won't affect things too much. So it's actually the building furthest away. I can just fall down here. And if we go inside here and we go upstairs again, we will see the book on the table. And there it is, The Monkey and the Dolphin. And we need to collect 2 of these. So you collect one, it'll respawn, and collect the second. Okay then, I've just loaded into Braemar, and we're going to head into the centre and collect the book from the blacksmith called A Boiled Seed Cannot Sprout. So if we head towards the centre, it's not too far, you can just see it's just ahead there. And I believe it's the first building on the left. You can see a merchant standing just outside. So if we go inside, and on the table at the back here, we should see the book, A Boiled Seed Cannot Sprout. Once again, you need 2 of these. You need 2 of every single book. So, our next stop is in Owl's Head, and we need to head out and get a book called The Lion Tattoo. Now, this is actually in the guard tower at the far end. It's not that far really, it's just past Philo's tavern, up the hill, to the back of the market. See, someone's been killing the sheep. They actually give like a reagent now used for tailoring, which is quite useful. So I think that's why a lot of people are killing the sheep. So if we could just go up this hill. Through the gates, we head off to the left. It's basically that far building with the banners just outside. Go past all these people. Up the stairs. It's in this first room, and you'll see it on the table. There it is, the lion tattoo. Once again, collecting. I've just loaded into Owl's Nest, and the book we're going to head out to try and get is called The Chains of False Beliefs. And I'm just being attacked by some spiders here. I don't particularly want to try and fight them. But if we just head up the hill. It's worth noting it's probably best to do this on a character which has been levelled up a little bit. Some areas are more difficult than others. We're just going to head into the nest here. So I've just loaded into the actual cave itself, and we just want to follow it around and down, over to the left. We'll take the first left as well. You follow it all the way around. You'll come to this large opening here. Just descend the steps, and it's over on this table here. And there it is, the chain of false beliefs. Okay then, so I've just loaded into Adorus. I got here via the boat outside Kingsport on the map of the Hidden Vale. And there's two areas we need to go to. We need to go to the Castle of the Mountain and the Castle of Wind. The Castle of the Mountain is a book called The Mouse and the Camel. In the Castle of Wind, there's another book called Kindness in Giving Creates Love. Now, make sure you go to the Castle of the Mountain first, because if you don't, you'll need to get a password to actually go into the castle. Now, as far as I'm aware, the password is in fact Hilt, and that can be obtained by talking to the tavern keeper. Now, the problem is there's a bit of a bug at the moment where they won't accept the password, unless of course they've changed it. Who knows? So, because I've actually already been to the Castle of the Wind previously, it's creating a bit of a problem for me to get in there. So I'm actually going to use another character to actually open the door. If you've never been to the Castle of the Wind before, you can just talk to the guard, say open, and the guard will actually open it. So when I get to that castle, I'll be just swapping over to another character very quickly just to get that door open. But for now, we're just going to cross this bridge, and then once we're over that bridge, we're going to head west, where we should see the castle. Hopefully. And hopefully, if this is a bug where I can't get in, and it is the correct password, hopefully it will be fixed fairly soon. But my advice, go there before you go to the Castle of the Wind, otherwise you might have a little bit of difficulty. So, once we're through here, we're heading towards like the main centre here. You can see the statue, and we want to head over to the west. So if we just follow that pathway, hopefully it should take us to where we need to go. Yep, you can see it's just in the distance. There'll be another bridge which we cross. And as I say, when I get to the end, I will just quickly switch over to a different account to get the door open, and then we can find the location of the book. And there's my character, Lala. Okay then, so I'm just gonna get this doorway open. Hopefully the guard's going to open the door now. And yes, he is. There we go. Thank goodness for that. Thank goodness for dual accounting. So all we need to do now is just go up these steps. and we just go inside the building. Once we're inside, we just need to head up to the top. So we just go up the steps, up the next set of steps, and the final set of steps here. And there we find the book on the stool. So once again, I need 2 of those, so I wait for it to respawn. There we go. Now we head back in the complete opposite direction once we've actually made our way out of here. Shouldn't take too long. I just hope I can open the doors from this side. If not, there might be a bit of trouble. I'll have to switch accounts again. Obviously got to pull the lever if it will let me. Yep, the doors are opening. Wonderful. So, I just need to go to the complete opposite direction, over to the east. You can see it just in the distance there, and get the book from that side as well. I'm pretty sure I won't need a password or anything to get into this side. I should just be able to say open to the guard and the guard will open the doors. But we'll see. I might be completely wrong. Hopefully not. Okay then. This way I believe. And there we are, we can just see it just in the distance there. And those are the guards. Okay then, so if I just double click the guard and say open, hopefully the guard will open the door. Wonderful. Now the layout's pretty much the same as it was in the other castle. It's not on the top floor though, I think it's the second floor up. Need to go up, I think it's 2 flights of stairs maybe, I can't quite remember. So let's just go in the same location. So we go up here, and I think it's up here as well. I think it's on this floor. I think yes, there it is. Kindness in giving creates love, and we want 2 of those. So I've just left Adorus, and I'm now on the map of Novia, and our next stop is going to be the East Perennial Trail, which is just up here. There we go. Now literally as soon as I've loaded into this scene, I've been attacked, but as soon as you load into the scene you just want to go left, and the book is just in this little house here. So if you just jump in here, oops, it's a bit swampy, but there we go, and it's just on this table at the back here, and it is called Truth is Rewarded, so we just want 2 of those. The next book we're going to get is called the most beautiful heart, and it is at the Tower of the Shuttered Eye. So to get there, we just twizzle around a little bit, and you can see the tower just over there. So we just need to make our way through the swamp. There we go. So, in the Tower of the Shuttered Eye, and the book is actually located right at the entrance of the tower. So I'm just going to run past everything which tries to attack me here. There's a fair amount of things, but I don't want to hang around. Especially if you're low level, you don't really want to be trying to attack any of this. Just try and run through. I say the book is found at the entrance. Now, there's a bug at the moment. This is in fact the book. It looks like a wooden pole. Now obviously that's going to get fixed soon, but that's where the book actually is, and we want 2 of those if we can. Okay then, so the next book that we need to get is called Don't Give Up on Your Goodness, and it is actually in Soul Town, so we're going to head over there now. It's not very far, it's next en route. Just need to make my way out of the swamp. And you can just see Soul Town just there. Okay, so now we're in Soul Town, we need to head over to the cemetery, because that is where the book is. So I just need to run through to the centre. It's exactly the same as Braemar, this area is. Very, very similar. Hoping I remember where the cemetery actually is. I think it's to the right here. And here we are. And you can probably see already that once again this book is actually bugged. It looks like a piece of wood. But no, this is the actual book, which we can then take like that. And we want 2 of them once again. So the next book which we need to get is called Everyone Needs Courage, and it is located in Solania. So we just need to head around this mountain and through the swamp area to get to Solania. To remember, you have to go via the bridge. And there we go. Okay then, so I've just loaded into Solania. And we need to go to the guardhouse, which is pretty much the other side of the scene. The scene's pretty much the same as Kingsport, so I'm just hoping I can get there reasonably quickly. So I think I get to the end here and turn right, I should probably be nearly there. I need to fall off here. I think it's up here. Yep, you can see it there. It's the house with the blue roof with the steps leading up to it. Probably wasn't the quickest way to get there, but I do recognise it from this side. guard outside. Yep. So if we go in here, and I think that's it. Everyone needs courage. There we go. So we want 2 of those. Okay then, so next up we're going to head over to Solace Bridge, and there should be a book called The Courageous Mother. So we're going to head over to that location now. Pretty much back the way we came. Hopefully I won't get pulled into a scene. And there you can see Solace Bridge just ahead. There we go. So now I'm in Solace Bridge, I need to head over to the ruins, which are just over to the left. Hopefully we should find the book fairly quickly. Once again, I'm not going to start attacking things. I'm just going to get the job done. So once we're in the ruins, they should be up here by the shield, and there's the book. Courageous Mother. We want 2 of those. Okay then, so we just need to collect the last book now, which is in the Spectral Mines, and it is called The Fearful Rabbit. So we just need to head over to the mines. So we cross the bridge, and then we go back on ourselves here. We should just be able to just follow the trail all the way around until we get to the mines. There they are, just up ahead. There we go. So now we're in the mines, we're just going to very quickly run through. I'll just put a bit of light on the scene. Fall down the hole. Essentially we're just going to run through to the area where there was quite a lot of gems to mine. So it's through here. Careful of the ghosts. Once again, I'm not going to try and fight them. I'm just going to attempt to run through the whole lot. Not a good idea trying to do this low level. You will probably die to the ghosts. So once we're in this cave-like entrance, we want to turn right. And we should find the book just here. Once again, we need 2 of them. Okay then, so I've actually just transferred the books onto Lala, who is a fairly new character who hasn't actually done this quest before. Because I just want to show you exactly what you need to do now in terms of collecting your reward. So I'm back in Ardorus, and I'm actually now going to visit the quest giver, because there's a few things I need to do. So you just head over the bridge. So we just need to go past the oracle. I think I can get to the quest giver going down here. And this is where you need to go to, this little house here. It's got an anchor above the doorway, and in here you'll see an instructor and 3 students. So first of all, talk to the instructor. and say books, and he'll tell you what you need to do. But in truth, all you need to do is speak to each of the students in turn, because you've got the books on you, and just speak to each one and say books, and to this one. If it'll work. There we go. Books. And finally this one. Books. And now you should be able to talk to the instructor again and say books, and there we go, a reward has been added to your account. And if you have a quick look in your inventory under housing, there we go, the Statue of Virtue. Now there is another location we need to go to, so we need to head back out onto the map of Novia. Okay then, so we're just going to head back on the East Perennial Trail to head up to the Stronghold. It's actually just past the Shardfall. If you've watched my Hat Quest video for release 17, you'll have been there before. So it's a little way, to be fair. It's a bit of a trek. Once again, you've got to go past the Solace Bridge. I'm really hoping I don't get dragged into a seam, because it is quite a long way, this is. You just need to head around the mountains. Okay, I just got dragged into a scene which I've just skipped through. If you just continue around, you'll see the Shardfall. I was going to say that the toughest part is actually getting through to the student which is actually located in this area, because there's a lot of things which are going to attack you. So hopefully I'm going to be able to do it on this character, because it's a brand new level 5 character. Cross the bridge, just follow the road round. And there you'll see it, Savranok Stronghold. Is where we want to go. Okay then, so I'm in Savranok Stronghold. You literally just have to follow the road straight on, and towards the end you'll turn right, and you'll see the student. Now, as I say, there's lots of stuff which you're going to attack. Certainly when you get to the end. Although saying that, probably nothing will now I've said it, but certainly when I've been here before, there's been a lot of stuff which can attack you. So you might want to be very quick about talking to the students and saying books. There's the student. I'm nearly dead, which is worrying. Books. There we go. It's been added to the account just as I died. Item has been added. Statue of Chaos. If I open up my inventory, there you'll see it. Statue of Chaos. Hope you found the video really useful. Hope you're going to watch more of my videos, and I'll see you next time.